Malawi, I'm boy.
My mic is off, but
What an interesting start. What an interesting start,
I knew.
sir.
I was looking at everything and trying to make sure that nothing gets messed up, and then there you go, the mic is off, and then our friend is looking like he's in still Nintendo 64.
Matrix.
Our friend, this side,
That's the Matrix, man.
this side,
That's the
graphic
Matrix,
of the
man. It's
thing.
the Matrix.
How are you doing, guys, on this Friday?
I'm awesome, man. How are you doing? Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. The weather is amazing in Ireland. Yeah, in Dublin, actually.
It's not Cap.
It's been raining. It's been raining. Yeah.
The weather is not great. That's straight up Cap. The weather is bad. It's bad.
I was trying to tell people dreams, man.
Yeah, it's flooding outside. Like I passed, Iceland, where Iceland is closed, where the gym I go to is. There's a big flood. Like cars are scared to pass at the same time because I think they might.
Everyone else is scared to go.
Yeah, it's very bad today. Anyway, today, guys, welcome. Today we have a very special show for you. We tried. I'm gonna say this because I don't want people in the comments saying, "Oh, all you're doing is you're opposition, you're haters." Yes, three of us are haters. Maybe we are half haters or not haters. We hate the shows we're about to talk about, but we try to bring a lot of fans from the shows. But some people did. We weren't able to. So unfortunately, it might be a one-way debate. We never know. Maybe MP, like last week, he surprised us. He knew something we never knew, so he might surprise us. He might be a hardcore fan of the Kardashians, so we never know. So today we're gonna talk about things like Love Island, Kardashians, Big Brother. What other shows are out there? I'm a Celebrity. Get me out of here. I hate that show. Every time it comes on TV, I despise it.
House Hunters, Ghost Hunters, Gordon Ramsay.
Is that like a reality show or?
Well, it's more of a reality
the Ghost one. I think they try to pretend that it is. I think we're gonna get into that because they try to pretend as if it is, but is it? That's what we're here for today, to identify if these shows are real or fake. So
it is, though. I think it is.
I know we don't have the sound effect guy anymore.
Stop it.
We need to work on that.
We don't have the sound effect guy anymore, to be honest.
We have the visual guy,
We have. So let's get into this. So let me start off with question number uno. Is it uno? Is it question number one? Uno,
yeah. Uno,
dos, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's quite simple. Like we're gonna make this very simple. We don't want to make it complicated. It's just so guys, let's just talk. It's not going to be like one of those exam things. They say, Nala or MP. Just throw in there if you think Nala or MP, or you think I'm talking garbage. Let me know. If you want me to play one of the clips, I will. In honor of anybody. Why are people so addicted to watching these reality shows?
Oh, wow!
Why?
Bro. Well,
why do people sit down, spend? So let me give an example, right? Let's give an example of Love Island, right? It's 1 hour, isn't it? From 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
So every day, imagine you sit every day from Monday to Friday. You sit every day for 1 hour, right? So that means you're spending 5 hours of your life watching that.
Why is it?
I know it's not. But why is it so addictive? Why do people sit down like that in Malawi? I remember when there was Big Brother Africa, people could sit there and just wait for it.
It was only for shower hour.
Yeah, maybe you.
I wasn't watching.
This guy out here putting yourself like that. Wow.
No, I wasn't watching.
You get it? Okay. If you don't get it, forget about it.
Yeah. So why though? Any of you start? Let me know. I will also give you a reason why I just think it's addictive. But why? All of us watch Big Brother, by the way, didn't we?
Yeah.
Why? What interested you to sit there to just watch people sitting there and gossiping and hating on each other sometimes?
I'm gonna put it on my perspective, right?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I wasn't really into Big Brother like that, but I was really into Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
Right? That's another one.
It's such a ratchet show, okay? Such
so
a ratchet
ghetto.
show.
The
But I
on
was
stage,
so
didn't
glued
they?
to it. I was so glued to it. I would sit there like for a good 1 hour just watching Love and Hip Hop. And I think for me, it was the drama behind it. It was, how dare you do something like that on live TV, you know? Yeah, I think it's to do with the drama. It's to do with how people disrespect each other on TV. It's something that you sit there and you're like, my word, I would never do that in real life. How do they have the audacity to do something like that?
Yeah.
I think it's the drama behind it.
So it is the drama. And you know what? As I said, this show is just going to be like we're just talking. So we're not going to even be saying, let's go to this question or this. Just on that, let's stick to that drama. I'm gonna go to MP. Let's stick to that drama. Do you think let's just even go back to the question, was he saying it's real or fake? Do you think they stage that? They know that people want drama. Because look, out of nowhere, I have watched those shows before and people just go off. You're like, what? No normal human being just starts it like that. And sometimes you find it's all peaceful, then something just starts from nowhere and it's very silly, but they make it big. Do you think like the fight they had on stage, it was so ghetto? They were taking each other's like bras off, and it was the most ghetto thing you ever seen in your life. I remember that fight. And your man, I don't know, one of the artists was there. I think that was one of the girls he was that time dating. Like, I don't think
the guy with the rat face.
Yeah, I don't think people can do that live. Do you think it's staged? Do you think all that is scripted?
I think the American ones are not really scripted that much. When they start fighting, I think it gets worse. You know what I mean? Like, but then when you're looking at the ones over,
are you saying live on camera? Let me hear. Let me hear you say this, sir. That Americans are just ratchet and ghetto.
Oh.
Wow, trying to quote me on that one. No. They're not. It's just that there's some side of them that is just so aggressive. I think like there's some side of them that really just pops off. I don't know what it is, but yeah, they have this demeanor that you can't handle. So you gotta let it go, man. Give it up to them. They're fighters. They're not.
Okay, so let's take it away from love and hip hop. Let's say like Big Brother. Do you think all that stuff in Big Brother is real? Whatever they were doing in the Big Brother house, do you think 100% of it is real? Like some of the stuff was crazy, like some of the silly stuff people were doing in there. You're like, look, first of all, you have to remember, right? Your mom, your dad, your granny, your dog,
but they're doing it for money.
Everybody's watching you. So,
but they're doing it for money.
Also, so money is what drives them crazy.
Yeah, I think because money is a factor. I think that's why a lot of people tend to do things that they would rarely do in real life. And also, just to go back on the love and hip hop thing, I think producers sort of like antagonize people, or they know that this person doesn't get along with this person, but they'll put them in the same vicinity just to see how they're gonna react. And they know they're gonna blow up, and they'll be like, "Yeah, continue rolling, continue."
But this
it's like throwing what you call this paraffin to fire. Just keep throwing it keeps getting bigger.
Yeah, because let me also give you an example, and we're gonna dive deep into this. Even this, let's get back to what's popular, because everybody keeps talking about it. A lot of people like watching it. Let's even talk about like Love Island, right? And I've been watching it to do a research for this show. People, people, right? Will let's say, for instance, start drama because apparently this show is called Love Island. Like when that title already tells you that it's here for love, and obviously it's a show, and people get disappointed over the fact that they met somebody an hour ago, and that somebody was chatting with them. Now there's another boy or girl who walks in. They get angry because they're chatting with them because you were chatting with me. I don't think in real life you get disappointed over the fact that you had a conversation with somebody for an hour. And then the other day, I stood there. I was in the kitchen. I was like, let me watch this before I go this Friday, because I want to pick up the silly stuff in here. So they were the cinema day where they were watching videos when some of the members were taken to another room or another place. I don't know. So In that other place, there was other girls and boys. So these guys had already been spending 2 weeks with other guys. So they lovey-dovey this side. Now they went to this side, and some of them started getting a bit iffy and a bit corny. So they were showing them what they were doing. And this guy was getting vexed because this girl was getting a massage and whatever. But look, first of all, you've been together for 3 weeks. Why do you get vexed? This is not your property. Do you get my point? It's like I just think all this is staged because I don't think a normal human being, you do know look. First of all, what I'm trying to say is you know you're on camera. You know it's a show. So if it was the normal self that they haven't coached you before you get into the house, or they haven't coached you before you get into Big Brother, or I'm a celebrity, they haven't coached you that you're gonna cause drama. I'm pretty sure you know that I'm on camera. This is what I'm saying. Your dog, your chicken, your mom, your granny, so your grandmother, your ancestors are watching you.
Wait, do you think this is on? Do you think like it's all written on contract in the contract to say that you need to do this?
I think
this is where you stop.
I doubt if I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Like that's why we're trying to get a few people. We tried to get two people who used to be in Big Brother, and I wanted to hear from them because that's been years. I don't think they would give a shit to say it right now that okay, this is what we're told. I just feel like there's no way the producers, as Nala said, just let you sit there and wouldn't have these small things to do. Like
obviously, naturally, sometimes you're loved as a human being. No matter your acting, people just love you because of who you are. But I'm pretty sure you're taught to do all that. Now go cause some drama, go do something. It's too peaceful. You know what I mean?
And also, just to piggyback on that as well, you know the way, like, again, I keep referring to Love and Hip Hop because I watched it, right? But why do they have bouncers on there? If let's say they don't condone fighting, right?
Oh,
no, like for real. Let's say they don't condone fighting.
Jerry, remember Jerry?
Oh,
Jerry Springer, yeah.
Yeah, do you remember that?
If they don't allow fighting and they say that if you fight, you're gonna be kicked off the show, then why would you have bouncers on the show and actually let you? You know, they throw drinks at each other.
Say they're ratchet, yeah.
Like they're like pulling hair and all this. It's like, okay, so where do we stand?
It brings us. It's the same as this question we have that these shows are truly depicting reality or mostly scripted and staged for entertainment purposes. I think they are scripted. I don't know. Some people say no. I don't know how. There's a few people watching us here, but they're very silent. But I don't know how they feel.
Wait. So there's the TV show The Bachelor, yeah? The Bachelor. It's more of a guy.
Thank you for bringing that one
girls,
also.
Right?
Yes.
There's like so many
Flavor
girls
Flav.
there, right?
Don't forget Flavor Flav.
Flavor Flav.
That was ghetto. That's the most ghetto thing.
But you know who's my favorite in that show? New York. That woman was disrespectful. Is
that the woman who was given an interview and your man was saying, and she's like, well, as soon as I see something, I just jump on it.
Yes, that's crazy. She's crazy.
That is some crazy stuff.
That woman is the most.
I think her name is Tiffany or something. But
it's Tiffany. Go ahead, MP.
Oh yeah, so just going back to that Bachelor show, like the rules. I think there's a rule behind it, right? What they say is, so the owner of the show would donate the, let's say, 50K ring, because then seriously, the guy cannot really pretty much buy the rings for all of them, like 50K and all that stuff, blah 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 and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then the case is, right, if you fall in love, right, you propose and you fall in love, you need to stay together for like about 2 years. If you break up within that 2 years, you have to return that ring back to the producer. So there is some stretch of trying to create real love instead of just playing it out as a show. They try to stick you with that person. There's a sense of reality behind it. But then at the same time, it's a show that is really trying to show us that, hey, a guy can get 20 girls set up and then he can pick from one of them and they're all fighting for him, blah, blah, blah. I don't know where any guy in the world would get that.
And wasn't it funny that even the girls were trying so hard, backbiting each other? Like, I know it's for money, but
yeah.
I don't know. It's just that this is what let me just question this, because at the end of the day, when you come out of the show, we're gonna come back. That's gonna be one of the questions, or which I'm to be honest with you, now I brought this question up and I appreciate it, because regardless of the fact we don't have somebody else that experience, we can see it from outside. You come out of that, let's say like Tiffany. Obviously, Tiffany doesn't care. New York doesn't care. But other people who have more care and love, This guy. This guy.
I'm clipping that. I am clipping that.
Don't
That is amazing. I'm clipping that.
Watch this. Just recent. Yeah, there was a clip. There's a clip that's.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Yeah, go ahead.
There's a clip that's circulating, and it's Island Boys. Is it Island Boys? Those two brothers, yeah. And now, like, there's a video
that's been around since the COVID stuff. The Island Boys.
Man.
Yeah.
No, they're kissing. Actually, there's a new video that they're kissing and stuff like that.
Nah, that's far. That's far. I don't think it goes that far. I think it's.
I wasn't expecting that.
This guy is crazy.
Brother love.
So what were you saying before this man kissed my forehead?
You're the one that was speaking, sir. I think you were talking
this guy
about,
called me off guard
the
now.
Question. You were talking about the question that I came up with.
Yeah, that the one you came up with. As I say, we're going to discuss it later. But simply, okay. Let's just close this, then we move on. The addiction, though, like. I just don't get it. For me, honestly, I don't get it because I have tried to watch these shows and I'm like, nah, this is too fake, so it's not for me. But somehow they keep getting people, they keep getting views because if they're not getting views, they wouldn't do them every year. You know what I mean? They wouldn't keep coming back. So, do you think people actually think it's fake? But people are like, I don't care. I just want to watch something. You know?
I'd say let's talk about this. Some people just have their animal whatever spirit. They see some character in a person and they wish they could act that way. And then when they see it, they're like, whoa, do you see it?
Your mouth is moving a lot like a rat. Yappa. Shut it, please.
I'm sorry.
Disrespectful.
I saw the opportunity.
So you have people that like to go into work and just gossip about all the reality shows that are out there, and they'll always pick that character that really they wish they would be that character, or they just love that character for some reason. Then they
do you know this man has tapped into something? Maybe he's tapped into something.
I don't necessarily think okay. I'll give me watching Love and Hip Hop doesn't mean I want to be like what's her name? The woman
Tiffany.
Jocelyn, the woman that was fighting. The woman that was fighting and doing the most. I wouldn't want to be like that. Like
wait. Wasn't Cardi B on it too? One of the rappers. Yeah. She also fought with somebody. I think she also had some issues with somebody.
But then again with Love and Hip Hop, they're telling you. So you have a guy that is in love with a girl but has a baby mama. It's just so messy. That's why people like that. It's so much drama, and then they bring those girls together and they fight.
We've got a comment there for Gunjan says that's personality disorder.
What is?
Just the act of like being on the show and then just snapping from nowhere and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
But again, I feel like these producers know that MP does not get along with this person. We're going to put them in the same room. And then let's say you didn't get along with that person because of a certain girl, and they put that girl in the room as well. And then you see that person talking to that girl and you kick off. That's what these producers do. They know they'll get those ratings.
But isn't that close to like boxing or something like that? Because then like boxing, we want to watch the two fight, right? We have a favorite kind of like boxer that we like and we support him and say, nobody can ever take him down or her down and stuff like that, right? We always follow that person. You're following a show. We're following like a boxer or whatever, football player or whatever and stuff. And we want to make sure that person will never get hit, will never get, shamed, whatever and stuff. I think it's just an addiction of this kind of individual reminds us of a certain thing or plays a certain role that maybe we might like or maybe we just laugh about it. That's what we like the most, I think. Okay. But hey. I might be, just yapping. Yappa.
I think it's to do with drama. I just feel like, gossip sells, sex sells, drama sells. That's why people are so addicted to this. Because I think with the Love Island, you see that this person is falling for that person, and then a new person comes in, and then now all of a sudden this person is into this person, and it's like, okay, so what are they gonna do next? What's gonna happen? Are they gonna fight? Do you know what I mean?
So wait.
Somebody also said that's the reason why they bring these shirtless six-pack individuals in, also because it's also a fantasy. You know, people dream of such stuff. Oh, and then they bring these.
Patrick,
yeah, what's up?
you were talking about a reality show where this girl just snapped from nowhere, and she was pretty much getting down with someone else in the room, and everybody else switched on.
It is the same
lights
one. It's the same one. It's one of the episodes of Love Island.
So
she didn't.
So
she
is that
didn't care.
staged? Is that staged? Is that staged?
I think that one was just her. I think that was.
I think
her
to an
at that
extent
moment.
it is, but I maybe that situation, maybe we can say that 99% of it is staged. I think we can agree that 99% of the show is staged, and then that 1% is not.
Or do you just think that she knew the cameras, like they both knew the cameras are there, but especially because she's the one who's taking charge of everything. But she knows that when you do things like this, maybe your life outside might be better. Do you know what I mean? Because when you blow up with such things, people start talking about you, so you will get a lot of public attention with doing that. So maybe that's what she was looking for. That brings us to that question you had. I'll give you the honor of reading it because it's too long.
Clout is one hell of a drug. How do reality shows impact the mental health and well-being of participants, considering the pressure, scrutiny, and potential public humiliation they may experience?
Let's break it down. Okay,
that's a long-ass question.
Yeah, that's very long. Like it touches.
Do you guys know what's her name? Was it Nicole Smith? What was her name? Anna Nicole Smith.
She died. Yeah,
she used to be followed by cameras, and she obviously things were not well with her. She had a husband who was loaded, and he was an old man, and then she had issues with the family. The son sort of blocked the money she was supposed to get. Now they convinced her like she was addicted to drugs, but one of her agents convinced her as a comeback for the cameras to follow her, and this actually helped in, I think, her what happened to her, because things were more difficult now. She couldn't hide anything. They was criticizing her, people were exposing her. So I know some people, it's got a positive impact where they come out of Big Brother, they become famous, or they come back of these places. But look at that show, they didn't really care, I'm pretty sure, about her mental health. At the end of the day, you come out of that and it's not well. Obviously, if we talk about successful shows, we can talk about Kim Kardashian, who now is one of the most famous out there after her little show, you know what I mean? And her family, now everybody knows them, but nobody cares about them. Some people do, but
we don't.
That's what I'm saying. That's the mental health part you can talk about, because I've seen some people also, like that girl came out of this same show, Love Island. She was from Nigeria or something, and people kept on talking about her skin color, people talking about the way she looked, you know what I mean? Like there's a lot of things that go bad, but also there's a lot of things that go great. But I've never heard from the show saying, "Oh, the show does this." Maybe we're wrong. Maybe the show has got something. But some people, I think, once you're let go, you're on your own. Or maybe we're wrong to say that.
Yeah. I just, like the reality is you and the show are just acquaintances. Like you're not there for life. You know what I mean? Like, because
it's just business.
It's just business. When you sign those papers, it's just you to say that it's a win-win. You're going to be in the public eye. Everybody's going to love you, and they're going to make their money. You're going to make your money, and everybody's happy. There isn't that engagement to say that, you know what, after this, we're going to take you very far. We're going to promote you. We're going to do this, and that. It happens for the other people. Well, it's not a reality show; it's a contest for, like, you know, the Miss World, Miss Universe, blah blah. They take care of them, but there's such a, you know, build up to the reality as well in that sense. When I think about mental health and them supporting you, there's no one supporting you in that one. The well-being of it, you will make your money. You will blow up. Everybody blows up. I think majority blow up. Those that don't blow up, I think it's
you wouldn't say majority. It's a few. You can pick a handful. Some people who are in these famous shows are just locals now. We just meet them in local pubs and stuff.
And I'll give you an example. Like Kim, if it wasn't for her sex tape, I don't think Kim would be where she is right now.
We don't have the capacity.
Didn't that get her into
No,
the show?
like
That got her the show, didn't
that
it?
gave her the platform to do the things that she's able to do now. That without that, Kim was not somebody that you'd even look at twice or think that.
I hear she was a stylist. Like she used to dress up.
She's
She
a
used to dress
stylist,
your
and she was
man.
running around with Paris Hilton and all this. But do you get what I mean? Like she wouldn't have gotten to the level of fame if it wasn't for that sex tape.
Yeah,
don't get me wrong. She's a businesswoman, and she's got that. That I'll give her credit for. But if it wasn't for that sex tape, I don't think she'd be where she is now.
So let's go back to that sex tape. We are looking at the pressures of it. Like she pretty much put herself out there so that she could get herself onto the next level, right? I believe that the reality shows push people to get to the extremes. People will walk naked,
embarrass themselves for money.
Actually, there was also another reality star that tried to do the whole sex tape thing, like the way Kim did, but for her it didn't work out.
Oh, the one from Love and Hip Hop. I think she tried.
Yes.
It didn't work.
For her, it didn't work out because I think hers looked so ratchet. It looked like it was made in a basement.
Of course, because
people were making fun of her, and people were going to buy shower rods and all this, and it was just messy. It didn't work out. So, like, I think when it comes to mental health and reality shows, I think you would have to be mentally stable because at the end of the day, you get so much scrutiny from the public. Yes, there might be people that love you, but also there'll be people that are going to scrutinize you. Just the way you look, the way you walk, the way you talk, people will scrutinize you. And I believe the reason Kim has probably done.
Have you noticed the stars always have a good makeup? The stars always have the good makeup, like
it's filtered.
It's all filtered
on the live TV.
It's edited.
Like what she's saying is true, because don't forget, once you get in there, as I said, everyone is watching you, so you're being looked at and you're being studied. I'm pretty sure when you get out, even your friends will ask you that, how the hell did you shower naked in that place? In front of everybody? But at the end of the day, it is money.
So is it?
And I hope I do hope there's a way that these guys get help.
I don't think there is, because a lot of them, like, if you see the trend, this is why a lot of women will end up getting plastic surgery. This is why men will end up in like drugs and all of this. That's a cry for help. It's because at the end of the day, fame is actually something that will kill you. It brings so much negativity. It has its upside, but it also has its negativity.
Yeah, look at the child stars. The child stars from Disney, especially, which is a surprise because you'd think Disney would be like a friendly environment, but look at them. Most of them are not.
What do you call it? Doja Cat.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're right. But look at the Disney stars. Some of them, the child stars, are not well. Like then they didn't come out very well. We can even talk about the most famous individual, the one from Home Alone. Like, look at what happened to him. So this fame sometimes might look. Huh? I don't know. I don't know what's up with this man's internet. Anyway, let's ask the last question here. If you had the opportunity to join,
about 20 people,
to join
20 people
some of these shows, would you take part, and how would you represent yourself?
Nah.
Wait. If they say they're gonna pay you a lot of money for the camera to follow you every day.
No. Do you know there's a reason why they say fame is one hell of a drug? Do you know there's a reason they say that? No. Like, I don't think I would have the mental capacity to deal with that.
Ganjan says he would become a star.
What star would you be like, man?
A lot of people take it though.
What would you play?
I think a lot of people envy it, but I think it's so much to carry around. Like, imagine, like, obviously, as I said, I think it's scripted. Maybe some people might say it's not, but imagine you go around it, then you have to have these drama moments, and sometimes maybe you have to say things to your friends just to make it look good for the camera. Do things just like it's just so much pressure, and that's why I think some people break down after all that. So, like, for me, I don't even think I would join it because I don't know. I think I'll be arguing with the producers because I'll be like, nah, I ain't doing that. And they'll be like, okay, then we're going to put you out next week. Maybe that's why some people get kicked out of these shows just randomly. You're like, oh, they've been voted out, but they were doing good. Maybe because they're not, they didn't accept to do something.
What is this? Hell's Kitchen? Gordon Ramsay. Oh
yeah, I don't think that's true. I don't think that's real. You can't talk to people like that on TV. You can't. I think they're paid to accept that.
That was definitely scripted. That was definitely scripted. There's no way Hell's Kitchen was real.
What's that? He put bread and
do you know that? Or do you know the other show where he goes to your kitchen and then he criticizes you? Okay, so if you know that he's coming, why don't you clean up?
It's My Kitchen's Nightmare or something.
Yeah. Why don't you clean up? Why don't you clean up if you know he's coming? Like, why don't you clean up your stuff and fix a few things? Know that he's coming, then let him.
You know there were other participants on the shows that would get pissed off at him because they would probably like script that, oh, he's gonna say this, and then they would get pissed off and talk to him in a certain way, and then he would walk out. But it wasn't something that was supposed to happen. So people were getting pissed off at the way.
Yeah, I've seen him walk out before. He says, I'm done.
You get pissed off at the way people would talk. Like, he would talk to people and then they'll be like, hell no, you're not going to talk to me like this. And then they'll try and talk back and then he'll get pissed off and leave. But yeah. No,
did you see the one where there was a couple and it's an old man and a younger lady and the married, and you can tell what she's there for, that she's using him for his money, but she doesn't know how to cook, and he told her that you don't know how to cook. You're gonna have to, but her husband was like, you can't disrespect her. She knows how to cook, and she believed that she. And I think they were trying to make money off the show. After he told them that I'm leaving, they started selling some merch saying like we sort of made him angry, this and that. But they were just delusional. But you're right. Maybe I don't know. Maybe that. But I think it's still scripted because some of the things he says and some of the stuff he finds, I was like, did you seriously leave or like something like that for so long and you know he's coming?
Right.
So you wanted to get blasted.
How is that possible when you have health inspectors that come in every other month?
You see, you've just exposed it. I think it's cap. I think most of this is cap. So what about yourself, MP? Would you join one of these shows? Would you see yourself on Love Island or Big Brother or I Am a Celebrity? Get me out of here.
Well, what's that? Britain's Got Talent. Maybe they could do the auto tune for me so I could have a good voice. Yeah, I could go through with that. But
You're calling for video.
This guy with the memes.
Yeah, but some of these, like, why do you want to auto tune? They say Britain's Got Talent, and you're going there without talent.
Like, it's all staged, right? It's all staged. I think it's staged.
You think
but you have to sing. But you have to know how to sing.
I think no. Like, okay, like I walk in the room. I don't even know you, right? And I just act as if I already know you, and I'm like acting all cool. I'll be so nervous to start off in the first place, right? So you ask me what's your name, blah blah blah, and stuff like that.
But if
for the first time, I'm meeting Patrick and Nala for the first time, and you tell me, "Can you sing for us?" And I'll be like, what?
It's the same way you go to an interview. It's not like you know them. And then they ask you to tell them.
You're not on level par your character.
Yeah, there's a stage where some of the bad people are taken off. There's also a stage where the bad people are taken off. People can sing.
I actually watched one. There was like two girls trying to sing, and the voices were so bad. They said like the crowd started booing at them, and then they cussed at the crowd like, "Oh, who do you think you are? We can sing." And I was like, "How do you do that?"
Yeah, there's been some. You know what? I'm pretty sure if MP went there, this would be him. Anyway, guys, on that note, guys, do you have anything else to add from this? So do we think most of these shows are fake or real? What's your conclusion?
I think they're fake. I think most of them are fake. Like 99% of them.
No, I'd say there's a chance some are not fake, because then we've seen artists come from Britain's Got Talent, American Idol, and all that stuff.
That's the one we're fighting with you against. We're saying we think that one is true.
We've seen those people go through. We've seen a couple of artists make it through. They're still existing now. We're still listening to their music, so there is a chance that they had good voice. They just didn't have a platform, you know. So they got a chance to be on that show. Now they're actually blowing up. So it's a good thing. They got exposed, and that exposure is kind of real because then it showed their true character. The rest of the other shows, like the I'm a celebrity, whatever. Um, I don't know the other shows. I think that's just cap because then you
What
can
about the
be
cooking shows? Are those cap as well?
The cooking shows, no, they're real because then most of them
some people
have
are violent on those shows. The
yeah,
things they say to people are there's this
yeah.
other Asian guy. Oh, he's evil. I've seen him in one of the shows. He's bad. The things he says to people is bad. It's just bad. It's horrible. I've never seen.
Yeah, but real or not, we love the TV. We love the shows. We enjoy the shows. We watch them episode after episode, season after season. I think it's just as humans, we like drama, we like fake stuff, we like something fictitious. So we'll keep on watching no matter what it is. You know what I mean? Like it's a good show. It might be fake, but we will enjoy it. Make us believe. You know.
Yeah, so guys, on that note, thank you very much, guys. Have a happy Friday. This was a short one, something small. We're trying something small and short because one of those 1 hour videos, I think they take too long, but sometimes we will. But for today, that was it. Guys, tell us about the shows you guys watch and what shows you like. And let us know if you want us to talk about anything, but subscribe to the channel if you're new. So that was Nala, MP, and Patrick. We'll see you soon. Good.